Dr. Will Kirby. It sounds like we're playing Clue. I'm in the lounge with Dr. Will Kirby with the...
Pillow?
With the pillow.
Sorry, not the most exciting weapon, but nonetheless.
No. Well, before we dive into who Dr. Will is and who he represents, I just want to remind you that what you just saw on the screen is one of the fabulous items that Dr. Will bring you this evening. In fact, a big award winner here at QVC. We'll dive more into the details. And before that, we're even going to talk about how to treat the neck, the chest, and the hands, all with a fabulous retinol product, too. But first, you. We want to learn about you, You are Dr. Will Kirby. So I'm going to brag about you for a minute, and then I want you to jump into the details.
I love that.
So, board certified dermatologist. Check that off his list. He also has been seen on numerous reality medical shows. Check that off his list. He is a professor at not one, but 2 schools. Check that off the list. And an author.
That's true. Yeah, those are all factual statements.
When do you sleep
You know what? I actually do work really hard. I'm a competitive person, and that's one of the reasons I love to be in LA is it's a competitive society. And we're the epicenter of entertainment, and as a result, we're also the epicenter of beauty. So for me, with my career and my career path, this is a really exciting place to be. So thank you, QVC, for coming out to visit us.
Well, you're welcome, and thanks for having us. This has been so awesome. Well, I want to know, so did you just wake up one day and say, that's it, I'm going to become a dermatologist, and skincare is going to be my expertise?
You know, it's been a long time coming, and I went to school for 12 years. People ask me that all the time, and if it sounds like a lot of school, it is. But I had a personal event in my life about 10 years ago. I had skin cancer, I had a surgery, subsequently had it removed, and I really made a personal commitment at that time to really focus, you know, my life path on protecting my own skin, but educating people about the process.
That's terrific. I'm so glad that you decided to be an educator, because we need more people like you to educate us.
Well, the word doctor is derived from the word doctorate, which means to teach. And I tell all my patients, no matter what you want from me in the context of my office, ultimately it's information I'm providing, so I love to be a teacher.
But you've also done some fun things. You know, I'm
absolutely. I have a good time, Amy. I have a very good time.
So reality TV, how's that?
Yeah, you know what? For the vast majority of the world, it's very cheesy. For me, in LA, I find it very rewarding. I love it. I love doing reality television. I think it's a lot of fun. And it's also a great way for me to send the message about what I do out there. So I have a great sense of humor. I don't take myself too seriously. But at the end of the day, I love being a dermatologist. I think that's what I'm best at. And so it's wonderful to be here and educate you guys about products.
Awesome. So we know that you're a dermatologist. We know that you're here at QVC. But how did Dr. Will Kirby meet Neutrogena and Neutrogena Dermatologists?
And I'm glad you said dermatologists, because it really is the upper echelon, the professional level division of Neutrogena. And it was just I've had a number of meetings with them, and it was a really natural fit. They really respected me and my opinion, because I'm an opinionated person. I have a very big mouth, and I like to tell people exactly how I feel about things. And ultimately, over and over and over, I was just impressed with the amount of research and development they did. And you cannot, nothing in the context of aesthetic products are more important than research and development. They do clinical studies. They're just a very ethical company, and they're just a wonderful company to work with.
Are they based here in LA?
They are, yeah. Neutrogena Dermatologics is based not far from here, actually.
Oh, that's awesome. I love how you said it. I mean, this really is, and many of our guests have been saying that, the place to be when it comes to beauty.
Of course, absolutely. Beauty falls directly with entertainment. And once again, because we're the entertainment capital of the world, we're the beauty capital of the world as well.
Well, trends in beauty right now, you know, we can talk about color cosmetics, we were talking about nails, but when it comes to skincare, I mean, what would you say? What are we seeing now more than ever with skincare?
I'll tell you this, in my opinion, and I think most people agree with me, skin is your best accessory. You saw some wonderful products tonight, even, you know, from makeup to jewelry to clothing, no matter what it is. Anytime your skin looks wonderful, it augments the other products you have. So me personally, and I'm very biased, I love skin. I think it's the most beautiful part of a woman's body. And I think that most women, if they really think about it, they find that beautiful skin really, like I said, augments the other beautiful things that they own.
Well, I've got one more question for you before we start the products.
Sure.
And I hope you're going to answer it.
We'll see. Maybe not.
It's that question that women don't like to be asked, but I'm going to ask you. Your age.
Oh, I love being asked my age. I'm 38 years old. I really do.
I'm so jealous of you.
Well, you're beautiful, but
Thank you. When you came in, I thought that I was older than you because you just look so fantastic.
I really take great care of my skin, and I try. I mean, I tell people I actually had knee surgery a week ago. I'm sitting on the couch kind of awkwardly because of my knee. My knees are falling apart, but my skin looks great. So I'm
really
thrilled to be here, and I'm happy to talk about it.
What's worry? And you know, I like that you said your knees are falling apart because we're going to kind of talk about how when you don't take care of everything,
that's correct.
things can fall apart.
Exactly.
So I believe we are. Yep. we are going to head over to our beauty set. A long walk. Do you need help?
I'll make it. Oh, thank you.
It's not really a long walk, but he did just have knee surgery. So, you know, Dr. Will, we were just talking about, sure, skin. You've got to take care of it. And I think many of us understand the power of a good SPF and the power of a good nighttime treatment. And don't forget, coming up next is an award winner, is the Neutrogena Dermatologist's best-selling item. But this is an item that's going to treat those areas that we have forgotten about. Because let me ask you girls before I hand it over to Dr. Will. If you put your SPF on in the morning, I do, guess where I put it? I can make a circle. I don't take it down to my neck. I don't take it down to my chest. And I certainly don't apply it to my hands. So guess what? Guess who already sees lines at the age of 32 on her neck? Guess whose hands already look older, probably than her face? Mine. You're going to fix me, and you're going to fix a whole lot of other people tonight, aren't you?
I certainly hope so. It's one of the little tricks that we do at my office. When people come in, it's often very difficult to determine their age by looking at their face because they've done a very good job with the anti-aging products on their face. They've done a good job with sun protection on the face. It's the hands, the neck, the décolleté that really gives the age away. So I ask people, I say, show me your hands, and then I try to predict their age. And it's really a great predictor of that because the hands have been just insulted for so long with environmental toxins and most specifically the sun.
The hands don't lie, folks. The hands don't lie. So let me just show you what you're getting briefly. It's the Retinol NX from Neutrogena Dermatologist for hand, neck, and décolleté. $77 is the price, and this is actually quite popular here at QVC that we just got more back in stock. But Dr. Will, explain how we're going to use this and add it into our regimen.
It's so incredibly easy to use. All you do is a small dollop, which is enough to cover your neck, your chest, your hands. And I tell people with any of these products...
Small dollop like
that's
that?
That's a perfect amount.
Okay.
That's a perfect amount. That's all you'll need to cover all three of those areas. And it's really 3 products in one because you're treating the hands, you're treating the neck, the décolleté, which is sort of the upper chest. And the beauty of this product, though, is, once again, it's so easy to use. It's not necessarily the amount you use. It's what's inside of it. Stabilized retinol. Ask any dermatologist, and they will tell you stabilized retinol is the gold standard anti-aging ingredient with any regime.
Can you emphasize the stabilized? Because I don't want everyone to think, okay, wait, I thought retinol was the must-have. Yes, retinol is, but Dr. Will said a great line to me earlier tonight. He said that not all retinols are created equal, and you'll see that demonstration in this product and our next one, so stay tuned for both of them. So when you say not all are created equal, it's that stabilization that we have to have.
It's absolutely imperative, and once again, that statement, I cannot emphasize it enough. They're not created equal, and you do not get superior anti-aging results unless you're using a high-quality stabilized retinol, and that's exactly what this is. It's the marriage of a stabilized retinol and biopeptides. Together, what do? More even skin tone, more luminous skin. So the hands, the neck, the décolleté, those areas that are constantly bombarded with sun over the course of your life, those areas that you've neglected, you can really use this product to actively make an anti-aging difference.
And you know what? Maybe in the picture, you can hide your hands if you think that they look old. But you know what? You try and hide that neck in your picture. You try and hide that chest. I mean, look at, you know, Martha and I. Martha's tank is a little scooped. My dress is a little scooped. How many times do we wear V-necks? You know what? When someone takes a photo of you, they're going to see your age on your neck and chest. When you walk into a room, they're going to see that age. So I say, for $77, if you are interested in our next item that's coming up, if you use any kind of anti-aging treatment, if you go and get injections and visit doctor's office, you need to add this into the routine so you just kind of even out that look.
I can't agree with you enough. It's the hands, the neck, the décolleté. Those are the areas that are commonly neglected. It's really areas that women say to me, what can I do? And I tell them broad spectrum sunscreen every single day is the most important thing I as a dermatologist can emphasize. But when that's finished, you really have to take some active steps to kickstart your anti-aging regime, and that's exactly what this product does.
And you know what's great, too, about this, Dr. Will, is often on the market, we will see something for the neck.
Sure.
But I have never seen until tonight, and you walked in the store, something for the neck, the hands, and the chest.
It's specifically formulated. Once again, it all goes back to Neutrogena Dermatologist, the research and development. It's a thicker product. It's a more luxurious product. It still has that same core stabilized retinol ingredient, but it's when you're noticing the thinning of your the back of your hands and your chest, your neck, that skin just does not feel as plump as it used to when you were younger. That's when a product like this really comes into play.
Now, I'm watching Martha. She's putting it in her hands. Can you just speak before the time runs up when to incorporate it in our routine? Because I don't want people to put it on in the morning and then wash it off.
I recommend you use it at night, right before you go to bed. Little tiny dollop, back of hands, chest, neck. You have to be compliant with it every single day. It's just like going to the gym. You can't go to the gym once a week. Can't go to the gym once a year. Tiny little bit every single night, and that's where you'll see those superior anti-aging results in just a few short weeks.
Absolutely. And remember, I know Neutrogena is such a common name when it comes to great skincare, and it should be. They do a great job. But this is going up the elevator to the next level. This is not Neutrogena from the drugstore. This is that Neutrogena Dermatologist. So found in very exclusive stores, luckily found here at QVC. And when you buy it from us, remember, I mean, it's coming straight to your door. You'll have it in a matter of days. And then, of course, you always have that 30-day money-back guarantee. So you can just try it and see the difference. But you've done your studies, too, the team, haven't they?
Well, let me give you one quick statistic. I know we're running out of time on this. 8 weeks, 97% of users should
just about everyone.
It showed improvement in the overall appearance of the neck. So when you're talking about a clinical study, these are, this isn't something that I'm just haphazardly mentioning. This is a clinical study done by dermatologists, done by Neutrogena Dermatologists. 97% of users showed improvement in the appearance of the neck in just 8 short weeks. So clearly, once again, it's a product. If you don't want to take my word for it, do your research in a medical database, and you will see that stabilized retinol, gold standard anti-aging ingredient, in my opinion, as a dermatologist, is the single best thing you can do to improve your hands, your neck, your upper chest area.
I love that Dr. Will said improve. It's not, I mean, of course, you 20-year-olds, you can get your hands on this too, but remember, it's for us too who have seen the damage, who have seen the lines. We can start using it too, so it's a treatment. It's not a preventive, it's a treatment. So it doesn't matter your age, you can start now and see a difference. So that was the retinol treatment for hand, neck, and décolleté. Highly recommend getting both our pieces tonight because what you're about to see next is a huge award winner at QVC. But before, you know what? Dr. Will is speaking about his love for LA and why he loves being here. Take a look. This is LA outside on a wonderful summer evening.